Shalom, welcome back. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rekha Kadash, Ka'alam La Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rekha Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS, Great Millstone, who are well. Shalom to your archangels pushing this truth and this word in sincerity.
I walked in that jail for the first time. You know what I smelled? I smelled butt ass.
You know, this is funny, but this is what's to befall these women in the last days, man. You know, he's even crying. I don't know if that's a condition or it just smelled so bad he remembered and started crying. But this is what to befall you, woman, in the last days. Once the power go off, the water cut off, everything at your disposal is stopped. No more pads. You woman on your monthly, hey, in that time it's gonna smell. You don't know how to, boil water. All you do is order DoorDash. You don't know how to cook this and that. You can't boil 2 eggs. Judah woman denounced Isaiah 3:16. Moreover, the Lord Yahweh will say, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks and winked eyes, walking and mincing as they go, and making a tinkling with their feet. Therefore the Lord Yahweh will smite with a scab the crown of their head of the daughters of Zion, for you Eves. And the Lord will discover the secret parts. You can barely, hey, look, lashes gone. Lashes gone. No more extensions. Look, everything is gone. Everything will be cut off. You used to have all these things at your disposal. Once these lights go off, then Jacob's trouble come, according to Jeremiah 30:6-7. "18. In that day the Lord will take away, and some of y'all can barely even grow baby hair, man. So look, you've been adding extensions, this and that. Look, it's over with. 18. In that day the Lord Yahweh will take away the bravery of the tinkling ornaments about their feet and their cows, and their round tires like the moon, the chains and the bracelets and the mufflers, the bonnets and the ornaments." And hey, you Eves love that bonnet, man. No more. "And the ornaments of their legs and the headbands and the tablets and the earrings, the rings, nose jewels, the changeable suits of apparel, and the mantles and the wimples and the crisping pens, the glasses, the fine linen, the hoods, the veils. And it shall come to pass that instead of a sweet smell, there shall be stink. In that time you will stink." Like I said, you used to have everything at your disposal. When the water cut off, no more water, no more dryer and washer. Y'all can't even, put water in a bucket and, wash up your clothes, back then. Even some women till today that's not in Babylon the Great in America, they can do that. Back then back over there in their country. You Babylon woman, you don't know none of that. 24, once again, it shall come to pass that instead of a sweet smell, there shall be stink, and instead of a girdle, a rant, and instead of a well set hair, baldness. Like I said, you can barely grow 2 strings of baby hair on your head. Since Yahweh will smite you due to the curses in Deuteronomy. He smite the scab of your woman of Zion, and you can't grow your hair. That's where alopecia come in. Search that up. 24, once again, it shall come to pass that instead of a sweet smell, there shall be stink, and instead of a girdle and a rat, instead of a well set hair, baldness, instead of a stomacher, a girding of sackcloth, and burden instead of beauty, thy man shall fall by the sword. Uh, Hold on, back to 24, and burning instead of beauty, and no more medication. You been riding the carousel, jumping on the carousel, running on the carousel, catching a whole lot of diseases. At that time, no more, nothing will be at your disposal. No more medication for them, ST. You know where I'm getting at. No more medication. So look, that private part go. 25. Thy man shall fall by the sword, if thou mighty in the war. That's speaking about the war to come, World War III, the third war. Everybody that goes over there to the Valley of Decisions, Jehoshaphat, they're not coming back. They're going to be unalived. Over there in that so-called Middle East. It's not the Middle East, it's the West Asiatic. Where the river is drying up. The water of Euphrates, if I'm not mistaken. One of y'all Kim's correct me. And her gates shall lament and mourn, and she being desolate shall sit upon the ground. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. You are at ease. Right now, you got everything at your disposal, like I said. In that time, no more. No more. I'm gonna grab that for last. Isaiah 3 NIV. The Lord says, Yahweh, the woman of Zion are haughty, walking along with outstretched necks, flirting with their eyes, strutting along with swaying hips, with ornaments jingling on their ankles. You know you love them ankle bracelets. No more. Therefore the Lord Yahweh will bring sores on the heads of the women of Zion. The Lord will make their scalps bald. In that day the Lord Yahweh will snatch away their finery, the bangles, the headbands, the crescent necklace, the earrings, the bracelets, the veils, the headdress, the anklets, the sashes, perfume bottles. Like I said, no more sweet smell. It shall be stank and charms, the sing that rings, nose rings, the fine robes, the capes, the cloaks, the purses, the mirrors, and the linen and the linen garments and tiaras and the shawls. Instead of fragrance, there shall be a stench. Instead of a sash, a robe. Instead of well-dressed hair, baldness. Instead of fine clothing, sackcloth. Instead of beauty, branding. Your man shall fall by the sword, your warriors in the battle. The gates of Zion will lament and mourn. Destitute, she will sit on the ground. Go ahead and NLT. A warning to Jerusalem. Jerusalem is a people before before a place. Before, yeah, come on. 16, Isaiah 3:16, LLT. The Lord Yahweh says, beautiful Zion is haughty, craning her elegant neck, flirting with her eyes, walking with dainty steps, tinkling, tinkling her ankle bracelet. So the Lord will send scabs on her head, and the Lord will make beautiful Zion bald. On that day of judgment, the Lord Yahweh will strip away everything that makes her beautiful: ornaments, headbands, crescent, necklace, earrings, bracelets, veils, scarves, ankle bracelets, sashes, perfumes, and charms, ring, jewel, party clothes, gowns, capes, and purses, mirrors, fine linen garments, head ornaments, and shawls. Instead of smelling of sweet perfume, she will stink. She will wear a rope for a sash, and her elegant hair will fall out. She will wear rough burlap instead of rich robes. Shame will replace her beauty. The man of the city will be unalive with the sword, and her warriors will die in battle. And the guests of Zion will weep and mourn, and the city will be ravaged, woman huddled on the ground. And who shall be in a hiding place? The men of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, a true men of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that is. And a man shall be in a hiding place from the wind, and a comfort covered from the tempest that has rivers of water in dry places, has the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. You know, you don't want to get under a man of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You can do bad by yourself. You tough, right? You independent. Okay. A warning to the woman of Jerusalem. 16. This is Good News Translation. 16. The Lord Yahweh said, look how proud the women of Jerusalem are. They walk along with their noses in the air. Boy, you can do bad. Hey, independent. Woo. Okay. Look how proud the women of Jerusalem are. They walk along with their noses in the air. They're always flirting, wearing all type of, out of order clothing that a woman of Zion should not be wearing. They take dainty little steps, and the bracelets on their ankles jingle. But I will punish them. I will shave their heads and leave them bald. A day is coming when the Lord Yahweh will take away from the women of Jerusalem everything they were so proud of. Like I said from the beginning, you have everything at your disposal right now due to your sugar zaddy, Esau Edom. 18, once again, a day is coming when the Lord Yahweh will take away from the women of Jerusalem everything they are so proud of. The ornaments they wear on their ankles, on their heads, on their necks, and on their wrists. He will take away their veils and their hats and the magic charms they wear on their arms and at their waists. The rings they wear on their fingers and in their nose, All their fine robes, gowns, cloaks, purses, their revealing garments, their linen handkerchiefs, and the scarves and the long veils they wear on their heads. Instead of using perfumes, they will stink. Instead of fine belts, they will wear coarse ropes. Instead of having beautiful hair, they will be bald. Instead of fine clothes, they will be dressed in rags. Their beauty will be turned to shame. The men of the city, yes, even the strongest man, will be killed in the war. Killed in the war. The city gates will mourn and cry, and the city itself will be like a woman sitting on the ground, stripped naked. You see it? That day, no more whatever y'all like, Gucci, Prada, this and that. No more that. You're gonna be in ropes on the ground, looking for a man of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, a true man that is. All I wanted to grab, I'll be playing the video at the end. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone who were well. Peace and sight to the hopefully elect. Yahweh Rock to Zah, Lord willing, this was edifying. Shalom unto the next.
When I walked in that jail for the first time, you know what I smelled? I smelled butt ass. Butt ass. It was so bad. I mean, the funk hit you like, boom. I couldn't breathe. I was like, oh, shit. And every day I come in, that butt ass hits you, bam. And now you talking to another officer, now all y'all got the butt ass breath. How you doing? How you doing? You don't smell that shit. And I asked one of the old timers, the vets, yo, what's up with that smell? He said, don't worry, new Jack, you'll get used to it. It took me about, no bullshit, about 6 months before me to get used to that butt ass, son. I mean, yo, I used to feel like I'm playing double dutch before I walk into jail. And then I hold my breath. And I walk in that motherfucker. And I hold my breath. And I'm like, oh, God. I don't know how I made it do that. The smell was so bad, man. No, yo, I was there. The receiving room is worse. Because receiving room, that's where you script them. Now you go from butt ass to just ass. Ass. Just, oh, you smelling the ass. Straight up. The shit, I tell you, you can't make this shit up.
Leroy, I love you, man.
No, listen. I'm just keeping it real. They started me off OJT in a woman's house. I went to the woman's house. You know what you smell in a woman's house? Badusi. I call it badusi. It's butt and booty. Badusi. That's what you smell. That's keeping it real. That's what you smell. And I feel like working in a woman's house was worse than where I was working at.